real quick though.
Bartender.
Oh shit,
Hey, real quick though. Time to get another bottle, need a sip, bro.
Audience is here.
You see
Hey,
it?
real quick though.
You know the G version of an
Hey, real quick though.
outside.
Hey, real quick though.
I love that.
Time to get another bottle, need a sip, bro. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, real quick though. Hey, real quick though.
Got this shit.
You know, we're healing.
Favorite drink to make?
Straight shots.
Just like that, we back. Real quick though, hold on. We about to get the vibes right. Hold up. Yeah. We got him, y'all. We got him. We got the quicks in the building. Yak was real quick though. But before I even speak on this man's name or say his name, I'm gonna speak on his name. I ain't gonna say his name. Some of the hottest toy drives I've seen. Right? This dude gives just as much as I do, if not more. This dude has a heart as big as mine, if not bigger. He is very involved in the 805 community. And he makes music. He don't make no trash. He make music, alright? The track that you hear in the background is called The Best Side by Young Quicks. Damn it, we about to make some noise right now with my new homeboy. We got Young Quicks on the Realquicctho podcast, y'all.
What up, guys?
Yeah, appreciate you, big guy. You know what I'm saying? We did it, y'all. Man, I don't even know where to begin. Because I really do, it's rare when you meet somebody whose heart is as big as yours, because it's like I was telling you off mic. It's dog eat dog in a lot of places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's how I'm supposed to put you on if I'm not on yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just watching your Instagram, watching the stories, you know, just seeing the journey that you're on. If you got a hater, they a real fucking hater, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I be thinking about lately. Somebody left me a comment, you know, I think it was on the post of the little homie David, and they were actually like, "Hey man, don't listen to the haters." And I was like, man, in my head, I don't.
But you don't even really have no haters.
No haters,
you
like
know what
that,
I'm saying?
bro. You know, I was like, I think I'm okay. You know.
So when it comes to, like I said, I don't even know where to start. There's the music. There's the toy drive. There's just you having the heart to give. When did you even find out that you were that person?
When I made my first dollar off of music, bro. When I made my first dollar off of music, I felt like it wasn't fair because I didn't feel like I was working for the money, if that makes sense. Because this is what I love to do. I still don't feel like I'm working.
Yeah, I get you there.
I still don't feel like I don't feel like I worked a day in my life. Hold on, let's get it. There we go. Yeah, to this day, I don't feel like I worked a day in my life. So as soon as I made some money, I really off of music, some real money, I said, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I can. And it was small, bro. It was super small. I grew up in government homes. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but like in projects, what people consider the projects. So when I really made some money, the first thing I did was I went to the projects. We had a homie that was chubby around at that time. We dressed him up as Santa. And we bought like 50 toys, bro, without exaggerating, without, doing, it was 50 toys. We saw a kid outside and I told him, hey, tell him, bring out the kids from the neighborhood, tell him Santa's here. And we gave him, that's really how I started, bro. That's really how it started.
That's dope, man. Like, I like that you said when you got the money, it felt like you didn't work for it because you love to do it.
Yeah.
That's how it is with me in comedy. You know what I'm saying? And when, at least from my experience, when you get some cash, or you can get a meal. If you get something doing what you love, the first thing you want to go do is give that shit away because, I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, I guess it depends who you ask.
Everybody got their own version of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because someone was like, no, I ain't never had nothing. I'm keeping this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, for me, whenever I got a little extra, doing what I love, I always wanted to share it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's not always a good thing, but it just depends on how or who's giving it to you and with the reason why they're giving it to you. It's like, oh, you coming up, so when you come up, you owe me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason that I tell everybody to this day why I did it, I was that kid, bro.
Exactly.
So I remember what it felt like. Man, our birthday cakes were from the food pantry. That was really our cakes. growing up. My mom used to go to the food pantry with us, and we used to line up. They knew us on a first name basis, and that's what we look forward to. I remember I used to look forward to the donuts every Friday and stuff. You know, like literally, I'm not lying to you. That was the story. You know, and the other story about specifically about the toys is I remember Fernando Vargas going to the projects. And he would go in a big U. Fernando Vargas was a champion, a boxer from Oxnard, California. He's still alive. Shout out to him. I always thank him to this day. I always tag him on the post. He gives me his platform, which is more than enough to me because he inspired it, bro. At the end of the day, I remember that. To this day, I remember him going to the projects. He would go in the big U-Haul and throw the toys out to the kids.
See, that's tight.
I was one of those kids, you know?
Yeah, man. And the even like more beautiful is the fact that it's not coming from no drugs or nothing like that.
Exactly.
You know, like when I was growing up and whenever we would have that stuff, it was always the D-boys or the gangsters.
Yeah, now I remember sometimes in my comments somebody said, "Damn, you're doing the Frank Lucas."
Chill.
They're like, you're like a real life, you know. And I'm like,
man.
You know, I get what they're saying, you know.
Yeah, because they're trying to put a good light on it.
Yeah.
But that's not. Hey, real quick though, that's not what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, all I do is spend a little bit of money, bro, and I reach out to all my friends, everybody that I've met along the way, everybody that I feel that can help, and all the local businesses. If you check the flyer, and you know that everybody helps me out, bro. I do take the initiative. I do say yes. I commit to it, and everything is also just comes. I believe in God, bro, so I feel like He makes it happen most of the time. You know.
Hey, amen to that. Amen to that.
No.
Young Quick's first track.
Oh man.
Do you remember it?
No, not exactly, but I do remember why I even started rhyming, bro. I believe I was 13 years old. I was in the process of going to high school. My mom sent me to a camp, bro, for 5 days. And it was supposed to prepare me for high school. And every night you had to perform in front of 3,000 students. And the students were from LA, San Bernardino, from Oxnard, from everywhere. If you guys remember this camp, it was for FLA, I believe. I don't know how long ago it was. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But but every night you had to either sing, you had to do poetry, you had to dance, or whatever. They would put you in groups. Yeah. Whatever group you would land on, that's what you had to do. And I landed in poetry one night, bro. And I wrote my first rhyme. I clearly remember telling the team leader, which was the oldest person there, that I couldn't do it. I was like, "This is the hardest thing ever. I can't do it. I don't know how to rhyme." It was a lady. She actually helped me with my first bars. And ever since then,
you just took off.
Yeah, I read it in front of everybody. I got a crazy reaction, and I never stopped.
Poetry, all right? For those that write, don't knock poetry, yo. Because when I was younger, I was like, you know what I mean? I was listening to gangster rap, you know. This is Easy, Snoop, all that shit. So for me, when I would hear poetry, it's like, I don't listen to that soft ass shit, right? But it's not even like that because my first love was basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I found out that some of the best players were doing yoga, or some of the best players like participated in ballet.
Yeah.
It changed my whole mindset about the poetry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, speaking on poetry, one of my favorite books was Tupac's "A Rose That Grew from Concrete," and it was a poetry book. And my English teacher would actually shout out to her, Miss. I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's Miss Schwartzberg. She used to let me just read that book in class and let me do whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And she
got to slide.
Yeah. So it was cool. You know, poetry did play a big role. I didn't have we weren't fortunate enough. I've said the story before. We weren't fortunate enough to afford a computer, my family, and so I used to write poetry, bro. And, you know, my first fans were girls that I used to talk to on the house phone. You know what I'm saying? They were my critics, bro. Like, I used to read on my poetry.
Hell yeah.
And then, you know, that's really how it started, bro, with poetry. So yeah, don't knock it, guys, man.
Don't knock it.
Yeah, look into it. If you can't, because a lot of people have a hard time following a beat. So poetry might be a good plan B for you to actually learn. You know,
nice. Hell yeah. If you can't follow a beat, do some poetry, because the beauty about poetry,
you don't need a beat.
That's the beauty about poetry.
You know what I'm saying?
So I was going through your catalog with music. Fuck, man, you got a lot of music out there.
Yeah, bro.
And it's not just a lot of music. You got a lot of visuals, too. You got a lot of music videos.
I've been doing this half my life, bro. Half my life, man.
Is it safe to say you got your 10,000 hours in?
Yeah, I would say probably more, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're
probably more, and
officially
I'm
a
still
pro.
climbing the mountain, man. You know, like I tell people, I had long story short, bro. I had my first song on the radio when I was I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school. I was on national TV on Gordo y La Flaca the next year right after, bro. Like a lot of people thought my life was gonna change then. You know, it's been a ongoing process. The beauty of it is that I've always grown, if that makes sense. I've been growing every year to this day.
Yeah.
Me coming in this door, growing. When I leave, I'm still growing. There's somebody new that discovers me, which is crazy, you know.
Yeah.
And it keeps me motivated, man. It keeps me motivated because I feel like there's no limit, and it's just a matter of time. If the only way I could not make it is if I give up, you know.
That only way you lose is if you beat yourself.
Exactly.
So right now where I'm at, for me it's still kind of scary.
Yeah.
Cause I don't have a huge following, but it's big enough for me to step outside. Yeah. And somebody wants to take a picture with me that I've never met in my life.
That's dope.
And it's like, what the fuck? So how is that? How do you deal with that? You know
normal,
what I'm saying?
Bro, it's normal. Today I went to the collection to go fix my watch actually. Shout out to Sueño Jewelry. Made my face pendant and stuff. Shout out to him. And some guy I think he was helping the older special needs. I don't know if it was a class or something, but they look like older students. I would say, and he had a group of them, and he was walking by. I was getting out of my car, and he just patted me on the shoulder, and he just said, "Hey man, Quicks, I follow you. I know, I know what you do for the community." And bro, that wasn't the day before. I went to Five Below. I shop at Five Below, guys. Another guy,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
He was with his kid. He showed me his kid, and he told me the same thing. Hey, I follow you, and he actually told me, I hope you do the song with MC Magic. So I know he follows me because that was one of my most recent posts, and I was like, damn, it's crazy, but it's normal, bro. I've been going through this since I was, I've always had attention. I never lacked as I could say in that department. Like if I was in sports, I was good at it. I always stood out. Whatever I did, as soon as I started music, I've had my first song on the radio for like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like this is nothing new. I just know that there's a whole world out there besides this. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
So I know that there's more to it. And I'm ready.
I had asked a couple of my people that I work with. I was like, hey, y'all heard of Young Quicks? They're like, yeah, we know Young Quicks. I was like, word?
Yeah.
I was like, how is he? Is he chill? Like, cause I'm like, I'm gonna bring him to my house.
Yeah.
But if you guys tell me otherwise, they're like, nah, that's a good look. Like, he's dope. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the original 805 rappers.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And then like, the reason I had hit you up, shout out to you, Andre, 49ers. She's like,
yeah.
Cause she's a big supporter of what I do, and she's like, "Oh, you should have Young Quicks on there." And we went to high school and shit, so it was that made me want to hit you up. And then of course, Young David.
Yeah. Shout out Young David.
That shit was cool, man. When it comes to, how do I ask this question? Yeah, this is a beauty. This is one of the beautiful parts about this show because I've been having short-term memory loss, dog. What was the biggest crowd you ever performed in front of?
Well, my first big show, bro, that I tell people to this day was I opened up. Well, I wasn't on the bill technically. Artist brought me out, but the headliner was Nelly, bro, at the University of Reno, and it was at 7,000 people. But that wasn't my biggest. You know the clip that I posted the other day of me walking?
Yeah, that was sick.
That was 10,000 people, and then there was 1.3 million people that peaked watching on TV. So like, I don't know if I could really like choose a number as far as like a number of people because you never really know how many. But the most that I would say was probably the 10,000. The 10,000.
So you had 10,000 people with eyes on you, and then you had 1 million people.
Yeah, bro. But I told you, I've been performing in front of 3,000 people since I was
13,
that's
you
know
okay.
What I'm saying? So it's like not new to me.
I get it.
And then before the soccer, you know how you said some of your favorite artists do ballet or
yeah.
Bro, I used to dance ballet folklorico, like the Mexican dance, when I was a kid. So I've been performing.
That's pretty
since
traditional.
I was 5 years old, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't know that, man. Like, I'm this is not new. I still get the butterflies and stuff, but it's just me because I want to give people a good show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
dog.
it. I get hyped still.
If I don't get the butterflies, my performance most likely is like not that good.
You're not there. You're not there.
Yeah, but when I do get the butterflies, I was like, damn, I'm about to kill this. Like, I'm about to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the complete opposite. I murdered. Dog. I shut the shit down. Like, I did one show in Goleta, dog. And slaughtered that shit, dog. How do I turn this damn ringtone on?
Yeah, so I've been doing this for all my life. I obviously not rapping, but performing and being in front of people. So I just know that there's 6 billion people, bro. You know what I'm saying, in the world or over.
See, and I just need 10,000 of them.
You know what I'm saying, and even people be like, man, how do you do? You got a lot of followers, you get a lot of comments, I'm like, bro, but there's people.
You do comedy too?
No.
Or just saying?
No. I'm saying comments. They're saying
comments,
that I get a lot of comments or that I get a lot of traffic, and I'm just like. So speaking of comedy, now that you brought it up, I'm not a comedian, but I do have a song with a comedian. He is an official comedian, Eric Schwartz. He's actually represents Thousand Oaks. He does music in his comedy, and I do have a song with him, and we actually performed it at Levity Live one time, so that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah!
I performed at a comedy club.
Hey, you'd be surprised.
At a comedy show.
There was one. I just met one comic at a show I did a couple weeks back in L.A. His name is Young Camel Toe. That fool. Mr. What do you call Mr. Yeah, it was Young Camel Toe, aka Mr. Moose Knuckles.
Oh, man. So I've been around it, bro. And then obviously, I do have friends that do like skits and stuff. So I know how it goes.
So with Sad Boy Loco, that track, how'd that come about?
Man, I've been knowing him since probably I was 17, and I had a strong relationship with one of his younger brothers. Shout out Louis. He's produced a few records for me in the process of my career, and now that you're speaking of Sad Boy Loco, world premiere, bro. I have a second record that's coming out hopefully this year.
Talk that shit, dog. Shout out,
I got it. Boy. It's ready.
Hell yeah.
By Dedos. Shout out to Fingers, man. I got a whole project coming out by him hopefully this year, man.
All right, I fuck with that. Tough.
Yeah, so my second record was Sad Boy. Shout out to Sad Boy.
Damn, man. So who is, as far as 805 artists, no particular order. Do you have a top 5?
I don't really have a top 5. I would really have to think about it. But I mean, I have people that I would say like I'm gonna mention Locura Terminal for sure. That was a group that they discovered me since I was like 15 years old. And they were doing it. They used to run around with a van with their face wrapped on it. They had a deal with Fonovisa. They used to give us posters and stuff. So that was the motivation that I had, growing up. But as far as the top 5, I can't really think of one, man. I would have to really think about it.
There's a lot of artists out here.
Yeah, I would have to really like sit down and think about it. So I give, mention the right ones.
Okay, I fuck with that. Tacos.
Yeah.
That has to be your favorite food.
Honestly, I like carnitas.
I love carnitas.
Carnitas is kind of like people ask me what's my favorite food. I would probably say carnitas, man. I like carnitas because I can eat them by itself, even without the tortilla. It's a little bit of salt and lemon, and then that's all I need.
Because I listened to that taco track like 6 times.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tacos Way. I have a record. They have like I would say probably like 6-7 restaurants all over LA. They used to have one in Oxnard. It's not there no more, but they're still active. Go check them out and then check out the song called Tacos Way.
What is your writing process like?
I treat it like a job, bro. I don't write unless I'm in the studio, man. That's my motivation because like I'm in there. I'm like, okay, it's work time. I don't want to waste people's time, people's money. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I feel the pressure. That's when the best music comes out.
Got it, man.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Have you ever had a time? Because it happens to me all the fucking time, yo. I be forgetting shit. Like sometimes I don't even know how I'm able to keep this up. Because it's damn, don't forget what you're about to say. Do you have any songs where you like forgot, like not like necessarily performed, but have you ever like heard a song of yours and you're like, damn, that shit was hard. I forgot I even said that shit.
All the time, bro. All the time. Because I have so much music. I honestly have music that's probably never gonna see the light of day, bro. And sometimes like, when I hear them, I'll be like, damn, how come that That song's not out. That shit's hard, you know? Like, and sometimes I feel like a lot of people, a lot of the bars that I say go over their head. I don't want to say I feel like I'm ahead of my time, but sometimes I feel like they take some while to catch on, you know, to what I'm really saying. Because I don't mumble. I don't mumble, man.
Right.
And when I perform, I don't mumble either. You could hear me clearly, every word for word. So when people are really paying attention, that's when I get the crazy reactions, you know?
Lyrical breakdowns are starting to become a thing now. Like to the
I
point
hope
where
so, man.
no,
I
it's
hope
dope.
so.
It's
I hope so.
It's
'Cause
dope to see.
I
Like
got some gems in there, man.
yeah, like they'll listen to a track. Like you'll see like 2 or 3 guys. They'll listen to a track, and when they hear a bar, they'll stop it to either acknowledge how fire it was, or they'll stop it to break it down. Like, all right, hold on, let me try to understand. And then it's like, oh, boom, and then they understand the 3 or 4 past bars. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Nah. The other day I heard a freestyle of Cameron. You know who Cameron is from Dipset, right?
Yep.
I sent it to
Dipset.
the little homie Bones over here. He had no idea who they were, and I was telling him like, "Damn,
You
bro.
young, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, bro, like that's like hip hop history, bro." That's,
Yeah.
and you know, I know it's East Coast stuff, but that's where hip hop started, bro. Like, you gotta do a little research, Bones. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? He's rolling with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Cameron still doing it. I don't even want to say his age because age doesn't matter, but he was spitting some shit that probably these young cats can't even spit, you know. And I was like, damn, this one still got it, you know.
Yeah, hey, did you see that verses with them when them in the locks?
Yeah.
Fucking Jada Kids.
Yeah, Jada Kids killed it, man.
That
He
fool's
stole
a
the show.
monster, yo.
Yeah, nah, I love hip hop, man. I love hip hop. I you know, I'm a hip hop baby, man.
What was your favorite verses?
My favorite verses, I would probably say the 3-6 Mafia one.
That one was hard.
But only because I had a personal relationship with Gangsta Boo, so I like the fact that she was in there. And R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo, man. You know, like we used to like she used to tell me, "You're gonna take me to go get tacos." You know how you're saying, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of. And people don't know that, you know. So we'll just leave it at that, man.
All right, yeah, respect, dude. That shit was. That one for a second was almost as tense as Gucci Mane.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. That one was dope too, dog. The Gucci Mane. No, yeah, I'm not. It's because I guess I expected them to fight. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody did, right?
Yeah, in a way. If it wasn't gonna be them, it was gonna be their entourage.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a mess, so I respect to them, man.
I felt that shit through the TV, dog. Like I love verses. Like me, like I'm just a huge music head, dog. I love music. Like right now on the radio, it trips me out because you turn the radio on and it sounds like radio from 20 years ago. You know, I'm gonna be 35 next month.
Yeah.
So what, 15?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's crazy how everything.
That's why my new project is called History Repeats, bro. Everything repeats, man. Everything repeats. I feel like everything repeats. You know, it's just a matter of time, you know?
Yeah, man. So one of my favorite clips of yours that I saw on IG was the fucking van full of toys. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit took me back to, I was like, damn, like somebody's about to have the best either birthday party, Christmas, whatever the occasion is. Yeah. You about to just go bless the block. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the kids are, we know kids are the future. You know what I'm saying? And those are core memories that these kids are gonna have.
I hope so, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's why I do it, bro.
Yeah, word up, dude. Because when we hit that age where we're like 65, 75 years old.
I hope that one of them could take over and take over what I was doing and call it their own thing and just be like, hey man, I remember when Quicks used to come with all the homies and Santa and he used to line us up and yeah, man, like it's crazy, dog, because every year it gets bigger. Like it's, you know, this year I had McDonald's as a sponsor, which was the first.
Dope.
And you know, I like it was to a point where they were putting flyers of the event at every drive-through order. It was that big, bro. It was raining. I had thousands of people waiting since 6:45 in the morning. So I know that this event is bigger than me and it's bigger than itself because it's not for me and I don't do it for me. And obviously, like none of those. At the end of bro, I do it 13 and under. I expect that none of those kids have a phone. None of those kids are on social media. All I hope is that they leave with a memory, if that makes sense, you know? Yeah. That will last a lifetime, you know? Yeah. So that's really why I do it, because I remember the feeling, bro. You know, back then we didn't even have social media. Fernando Vargas used to give us toys just because. So that's what I'm proving a point, bro. I'm proving a point. And I hope that this is something that somebody with more power and more success later down the road could be like, hey, I could do that times 10. Let's do it. Because that's what we need in the world, man. We don't need Yeah, nothing else, man. We don't need nothing else.
We
We just need more good, man.
More good, more happiness. You know what I'm saying?
More
like
good. That's all I can say. More good than anything, bro.
now I'm at the point where if I see like a fight on social media, I'm scrolling.
Yeah, bro. Like
I'm
I
getting
don't
too
know,
old,
man.
dog.
Like,
it's exhausting.
You know, all that stuff that's actually popular. I still don't follow it. I don't. That's why I don't know if you check. I fucking follow less than 100 people, bro. I'm not trying to get lost on all that shit.
Yeah, you're not missing much, bro.
I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying?
You're not missing.
I don't have a TikTok. I don't have a fucking TikTok, and I still feel like I'm quite successful without a fucking TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's ways, guys. You don't have to sell yourself short. Or you know, lose values or morals in the process of trying to get to where you need to get to, you know?
Yeah, the right person is always gonna see you. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta work, man. Work and believe, man. Believe in something bigger, higher than yourself, man. Because I don't know, you know, I don't want to preach faith on anybody or religion, but you gotta believe, man, on something bigger than yourself, and work for whatever you want, and do things without expecting. Because if you expect something just when you do things, you know, like, bro, I never expect. I'm telling you, I started with 50 toys, bro. I didn't get no radio support, no news coverage footage for like 5-6 years, and I still do it, you know. Now all that to me is just like whatever. Like it's like it comes with it, man. But I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, it's
regardless.
Like, yeah,
regardless.
Like, y'all
late.
Do it. Like y'all just now getting on. I've been doing this.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
So like, you know, like I know a lot of people. Like I've seen people that start giveaways, bro. And sometimes I feel like maybe they want to throw some type of competition, which sucks because you shouldn't look at it like that. But then the next year they don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened, man?
Here
what
today,
happened, guys? Here
today, gone tomorrow. We still here.
You guys need to keep it real with yourself, keep it real with your heart, and I'm telling you, the rest what happened, man. I've been doing this half my life, man. You don't never see me ask nobody for nothing. You don't see me owing nobody nothing. All you see me is trying to do something good because that's the only impact I want to leave in this world, man. Nothing else matters to me, bro. Nothing else.
Okay, so check this out, because this was an issue that I had with myself.
Yeah.
Me being the giver that I am, me always willing to like share the spotlight. Yeah. Like till this very second, people hit me up like, bro, I know a lot of people with podcasts. They won't even tell me how to start. They won't, you know what I'm saying? Like they won't tell me what pieces of equipment to get. Yeah. I'm sending them all type of links. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally going to where they are and setting them up, right? One of my issues that I used to have was accepting help from somebody else. Yeah. Do you have that issue?
Nah, because a lot of the things, like, for example, Baby Bash put me on his album. Like, to me, that's a big help.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in rotation today.
Besides that, he did a verse for my project. I've never had a money conversation with him, you know, without having to throw people's business out there. And, you know, to me, like, he don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm so appreciative to this day. The Boxer too, bro. He didn't let me walk him out once. He let me walk him out 4 times into the ring. 4 times. At a point where he had fought Manny Pacquiao, had fought Danny Garcia, had fought top dogs that he could have probably called Gucci Man, and Gucci Man would have probably done it. You know what I'm saying?
The mainstream.
Mainstream artist is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was help, bro. Without them really saying, like, let me help you, that's, you know, I you know, it's still it's gonna be a part of my career forever, man.
Man, you keep proving my point about the 805. Y'all stick together like no other. And I'm like, I've been out here for 4 years now, so I'm still like, I graduated 805, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Orange County. Yeah, you guys welcome me in with open arms. The first one to give me like a shot that was like, that everybody knows, was Miss Allanette. Yeah. And this was just
shout out to Miss Allanette, man. She still holds me down to this day.
Man, word up.
She's known me since I was probably like 16, bro.
That's a trip.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like y'all stick together, man. And this was me thinking, like, you know, just because of how or where I was at and how, you know, my people were supporting each other. I hit her up just on a long shot. Like, hey, I have a podcast, you know, like I just started doing it again. I just revamped it to how I want to do it and how I want it to look. You know, would you get on? I'm automatically expecting like I can't do it. Yeah. Man, she pulled up in the week. Yeah. and I'm like tripping out. Like,
I'm here, bro.
And then boom, and then proving my fucking point. Proving my point, yo.
Yeah,
like
nah.
you showed up.
Nah, Miss Eleanor holds us down, man. To this day, she was there at my giveaway. She's been there the last few years too, man. Ever since she came back, you know, she's been there, man. And it's I feel like I'm pretty sure it's cool for them too to see me grow, you know.
Hell yeah, man. Like
they're probably like that kid never gave up. You know?
Yeah, dog. Like
Yeah.
This is what I also learned too. Like, because again, this is another issue that I had was letting people be a part of my journey because I was scared of being like used. You know what I'm saying? Like I was afraid of somebody.
It's still gonna happen, bro. It's just a cold world. It's just part of the game. You're still gonna get used and abused. It's only if you let yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So with doing all of this, how do you keep your ego in check? Because right now, you fucking can't do no wrong to me, dog.
Bro, it's easy. I went to the news. Like quick story, I went to the news. Came out on national TV and everything. News with my girl on, and as soon as I got off, my niece called me. Hey, you did good. I didn't like your grill. I didn't like so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even have one moment of feeling like I did good. You know what I'm saying? Like people, it's just.
But why it gotta be family
you
though?
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that honestly, like. I'm not where I want to be at yet still, bro. Like, I still can't tell I wanted to really make it to a point where none of my family got to work, you know? Like, and I don't know if I hope that's realistic because that's what I'm really working for, bro. Like, to a point, or where we could work together for the same, and like, it's all like, I could hire them or something, you know? Like, I don't know, man, but like, my vision is different. Nothing that I ever done has been for myself, bro. I'm telling you, as soon as I made some money, the first thing I thought I was like, how can I do something for the kids in the block? Because I was there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought about, like, you know, everything that I do, guys, been earned, you know. So I know that I got further to go, and everything that I've done to this point is motivation, bro. It's just fuel. It's just fuel to keep going.
Any I know you said McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you have any sponsors you want to shout out?
Oh, of course, man. My boys Catalyst in Oxnard, man. We've been rocking together for a few months already, man, since they came to Oxnard, since their grand opening. Make sure to check them out. They got a shop in Oxnard on the corner of Rose and Pleasant Valley. They got the best product, the best deals guaranteed. If not, send me a DM. We'll fix it.
Word up.
Yeah, straight up, because I'm telling you, you're not going to beat it.
Well, y'all, Yak Wiz Ramat, you know, Young Boss Life, official sponsor of the Realquicctho podcast. Got to shout y'all out. And it's my shit. I'm my own sponsor.
That's right. YBL with YFL.
Hey, we out, man. Yeah. I know what it is, man. Shout out Chai Cali Cuts. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up. Go get faded, all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on the beard, so you won't be shaving my face anytime soon. Shout out to the Drunken Stoner, Hash and Laughs. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check him out. The Drunken Stoner. Go. Please, this dude has comedy shows all throughout the year. Go be a part of it. And then shout out Wheelhouse, man. We working on some stuff, man. That's stuff. Right. You know, there's bud everywhere. We love bud. I gotta have my people with me. They with me all the time. Y'all know Ed Dog. Y'all know Alien. Y'all know Uncle Jimmy. R.I.P. Nip Hustle. And yeah, so Nipsey Hussle is my hero. Yeah. He was like the big brother. He was like a big brother to me, dude. Mm-hmm. Who big names now, not just the 805. They don't even have to do music. Yeah. Who are like your icons, or who was like an inspiration for you to because I know you said Fernando Vargas? Yeah, that was a big motivation for my toy giveaway. I mean, yeah, the boxers from here, like Robert Garcia and them, because they were from here and they actually did something, you know. I would say they were motivation. As far as like for the music, I would say like Locura Terminal, they were a big inspiration. Cause I even went as far as to get now that I'm older and stuff, I got the band with the face and everything, like how they you know? Like so it was to that point, you know. My favorite recording artist is Eminem, but I don't know him personally, so. But I guess the fact that he was able to accomplish so much and his skin tone wasn't really like what hip hop was known for, you know what I'm saying? Right. It is what I respected so much, because he's considered one of the top fives, I would say. Hell yeah. Top dead or alive, you know? So I would say people like that,
But honestly, I always looked up to people that were successful, man. Like I never really said this publicly, but I would say I honestly looked up to people like Jay-Z because they made so much money, man.
Outside of music,
And,
if I may add that.
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like why can't a Mexican? I don't want to say a Mexican rapper. How come a Mexican recording artist can't own a basketball or a soccer team or something like that? Like I want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if that shit is right around the corner.
I want to be part owner of the Dodgers or something. You know what I'm saying? One day, you know what I'm saying, or something, or the Clippers at least. Something.
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
we got Clipper gang, baby.
You know
That's
what
my
I'm
sport,
saying?
baby. Yeah, hell yeah.
Anything just local, even Lakers. You know, I don't mind as long as it's something local. You know, like or close to home. But you know, like I feel like we're not at 50 Cent level yet as far as success. We're not as far as, you know, maybe
the Kanyes.
You know, maybe people are gonna say, well, you guys got Peso Pluma, but like, why do we have to like? He's still considered like doing corridos. How come a hip hop recording artist, Mexican American, still hasn't reached that level yet? You know, but maybe one day we will, bro.
Hey, Bad Bunny's almost there.
He's not Mexican, bro.
He's not. Where was he?
He's Puerto Rican, bro.
Hey, my bad. Don't cancel me, y'all.
You're good. You're
Hey.
good. Yeah, no, there's a lot of Latinos. Shout out to them, man. Like, there's Fat Joe. There's a bunch of Latinos, you know, but they're not Mexican, bro. I'm talking about Mexican American, you know. And there's Mexicans that tour and do their big shows and do everything, but I don't think they're known like 50 Cent or even Snoop Dogg or stuff like that, you know. And it's crazy, you know. Why can't we, bro?
Damn, that's interesting as hell.
Why can't we? We should be able to.
You
right?
should be able to.
One day.
Well, yeah. I mean, shit. Hey, it's. I love to think that it's not too far.
Nah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody says this is our year. This is our year. Everybody says that every year, but you know what I'm saying. Well, hopefully it is, man.
That's why I didn't really make a New Year's resolution. I just stuck to my original plan.
Work, bro. I just work.
Word
I just want to be successful enough to, like I told you, eventually tell my family, hey, we're all straight. You know.
Yeah, dog. Okay, I remembered my question. So, you can rap very well in both languages. Yeah. The only other person, and she is in my top 5 favorite artists of all time.
Who?
Are you familiar with Snow the Product?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You ever any personal stories? You done any music together?
Nah, never met her, never crossed paths, never done a show with her, never nothing, man, honestly. But I would love to.
Hey, we gotta make that happen. Hey, Snowy Owie.
Snow, yeah, man.
Young Quicks.
I'm gonna have to start spamming her page,
man.
Love, dropping some hearts in the comments or something,
hey,
whatever it takes, man.
I am not mad at it.
Snow, what up, Snow? Let's make it happen.
And
man.
I know you remember this face. We kicked it a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so,
right.
The big venue where I'm from in Santa Ana is called the Observatory.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Everybody's been there.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
She's been there, like 2 or 3 times, and every time I was there, I actually got to go up on stage with her.
That's cool.
Because me and her cousin got cool, like on Instagram.
That's cool.
And he was like, "Hey, you were at the last show." I was like, "Yeah, dog." He's like, "Hey, next time we're out, I got you." And he kept his word.
That's
He said,
dope.
"Hey, you trying to come backstage?"
That's
I was
dope.
like, "Hell yeah!" So we backstage, we drinking and shit. I put on the damn panda costume. So
And you
I
came out on stage with them?
Yeah, I came
That's
out on
dope.
stage
That's
with them
cool,
for
man.
like the whole set. It
That's
was dope. We then went back some more and drank Henny. This was before she started liking.
So
shit,
you're
know
gonna
what
have
I'm
to make it happen.
saying?
Marco.
Shoot.
You guys seen it?
I do what I
Drop
can.
some
I do what I
comments and
can.
tag Snow the product in the interview, man.
Yeah, I do what I can.
All right.
What's like your dream sponsor?
I would like to have my own shoe, man. I think that would be cool.
Young Quicks?
Nah, probably like a YFL edition, something dope. I would say honestly, probably like a jewelry sponsor because I've always liked jewelry since I was a kid.
Fire.
Bro. Since I was a kid, man. I mean, this was a promo piece. Shout out to Sueño Jewelry right there at the collection. If you guys want some custom jewelry, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about that for real, because I need a
man.
YBL piece.
Yeah, man, you gotta make it happen.
I need a YBL piece. I need a
Right here,
Realquicctho piece.
keep it local, bro. Keep it local. I'm telling you, let's do it.
Hell yeah, dog. All right, let's get into some fun shit, dog.
Let's do it.
Apple or Android?
Apple. Is that your Android face?
Yeah, that's my Android face. I love that question only because, we can be on the same path all day long, But there's always gonna be some things that make us unique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because right now is just like I said, the radio sounds like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Their voices all sound the fucking same. Popeyes or KFC?
I would say KFC maybe.
What?
Yeah, because I haven't had Popeyes too much. I probably only had it like 5 times in my lifetime.
I don't eat it anymore, but fuck, man, KFC. I've had too many bad pieces.
Yeah, KFC. That's probably good. My dad used to bring us back. Probably growing up, my family.
Do you remember the 39-cent cheeseburgers from McDonald's every Sunday?
Yeah.
See, I need those times back.
Yeah.
I need that shit back.
I'm gonna have to text my buddy Andrew, the owner of McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
shit, hit him up.
Yeah, he got the Port Hueneme location on Channel Islands and Savers. They hooked us up with 150 Happy Meals this past Christmas for the kids, man. Not only that, shout out to him. Right after that, a few days later, I went to Pacifica High School and I visited the special needs classroom, and he gave me like 40 fucking Happy Meals for them too, man. So shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Fuck, man. See, when you give love, you get it back.
Yeah,
tenfold.
bro, it's crazy. Like, think about it. Like, I remember when I wanted a Happy Meal as a kid, and my mom would be like, "No, we gotta save money. We gotta save money." And look, now I could go and basically go bless some kids. You know, that's crazy.
Man, how trash was that feeling when your mom says, "Yeah, we can get McDonald's on the way home," and she passed every fucking McDonald's up, dog.
Man.
That shit was trash,
I think I would probably
man.
cry. I was the most dramatic from what I hear. I don't really remember my sisters and everybody be like, "Man, you always been the most extra, you know, the most dramatic, the most everything."
When's your birthday?
I'm a Scorpio, November 13th.
Okay, I'm a Pisces.
I'm a Scorpion.
Get over here. What was the game? What was the video game you played as a kid?
We used to like FIFA, but besides that, we even had the first Nintendo with that punch out, the Mike Tyson.
The Mike Tyson one, yeah. I think that was Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I've never had a Genesis.
No,
Nah, it was in the first Nintendo, the one you used to blow on.
the cartridge, boom.
Yeah. So yeah, we played that, and then once it got to a point where we couldn't really afford all that stuff, bro. Like I told you, we couldn't even have a computer. So I think the most I ever had was like a PlayStation 2.
I still got my shit.
Yeah,
I still got
like
it.
the highest we ever got.
So, what is a trend that you would like to see come back today?
Men being men. Men being men, and people just valuing their word, man. When it was to a point where you didn't have to, you know?
That's the best answer I've heard.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of men being men.
Yeah, man. Men being
There's a
men,
lot of
bro.
there's a lot of women being men.
Yeah, man.
And there's a lot of men being women. But hey, you know,
And
that
I
ain't
don't
none of
mean
my
that
business.
to disrespect nobody.
Nope,
you know?
never.
I'm just saying, like, the era when men were men, and where your word meant everything. That's it.
It's rare as hell when I get to run into somebody like you, dog. For real. Like it's like a huge breath of fresh air. I feel a weight lifted off my shoulders, dog.
That's crazy, man.
Have you ever tried like singing? Like really like singing?
Yeah, I can't sing, bro. I can't sing for nothing. I mean, I have a song out called Lost in Town that came out in December, and I sang on the chorus. So if you guys want to check it out, I mean, they put a little bit of auto-tune, but that's me trying to
Fuck
sing.
it.
Nah, bro, I got to play it on the radio. I was actually like embarrassed a little bit myself hearing it back, but I was like, it's actually dope, bro. You guys go check it out and tell me, cause. Yeah.
So I like that you said that. So one of my big things is before I go up on stage, I have an idea of how it's gonna go. You know, we all plan on killing, right?
Yeah.
And then I get up there, I do my set, and then I get off, and I'm like questioning it. But it's weird though, because when I watch it back, it low key pisses me off because I wanted that fuck up. But then I watch it back, and it's, you know, it was not that bad. It was just that good. It was really good, even watching it back. How often does that happen to you, and how does it make you feel?
Well, honestly, for me, it doesn't really happen as far as like takes. It would be more in recording when I lay verses. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't know if that one was it, and the whole time the engineer saved it. You know what I'm saying? So then I already did 3 takes, and he's like, "Nah, we're going back to the original one." I'll be like, "Oh yeah." Now that I hear it, that was it. That was it the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
So, yeah.
How is it? How is it trusting like an engineer with your music?
I don't really like taking my song from one studio and then sending it to mix and master because it never sounds the same. Never sounds the same to me, and I always like it when how it sounds when it's fresh out the studio.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me and my brain because nobody else knows that because nobody else heard it except me.
Touche. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't like doing that. But I like I mean I like who I like. Like obviously I have a whole project coming out with Fingers, and that's probably one of my favorite producers and engineers because I feel like he makes everything sound so big, like stadium music. You know what I'm saying? Like the real
It's dope.
deal, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, because there's song for that one person, and then there's song for 10,000 people.
Yeah, and he that was another goal of mine growing up because every song that I heard on the radio was produced by him, and he had that tag Fingers on the track. So every song was produced by him, and I was like, oh man, I need a song by him, and now I got a whole project. So you know,
That shit, man.
history repeats, guys.
Talk that shit, God. Talk that shit. I've been in plenty of studio sessions, and I would just watch, I would watch the perfection artist versus the perfection producer, and they would just like in the best way though, you know, they would just be clashing heads. It's like too much reverb. No, it's not. It sounds fine, but nah, it's my track. This is how I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But you paying me to do a job, and it's damn.
See, I don't really go through that. And then plus, I'm not. It's not really just me by myself too. Like I have basically a partnership with a label, and he's there most of the time that I record, and he's the one that usually has the more input like that. Like, oh, I wanted to. I don't really, bro. As long as they don't really mess with my voice and it sounds like me when I'm talking, I'm straight. You know, because I perform, bro, and I'm telling you, when I perform, I do my stuff live with no backup vocals. You can hear me word for word. If I mess up, you're gonna know.
There was a girl, and I'm kind of glad I forgot her name because that gives me more of a reason not to blast her. But man, I swear I tell you, dog, she couldn't sing, but my boy was a dope engineer. He made her sound like an angel. And then I was kind of like, dog, the game is rigged, yo. The game is rigged.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
This
engineer has superpowers. Yeah.
He was like, hey, dog, this is her. I was like, and then he played. I was like, nah, fool. He's like, yeah, it is, dog. It's her. So then he played like the rough draft, and then he played the final cut. I was like, yeah. Bro. You need to be charging her like $200 an hour, dog, because this is not even. He fucking put contour on the beat or some shit.
Let's hope she don't have no live shows.
No, I don't even think she does it anymore. Because eventually, all her yes men got tired. Yeah. Because they started looking a certain type of way. Can you spot the yes men out?
Yeah, of course. That's why I don't have them around.
And that's how you handle the yes men, yo.
Man, I don't have no yes men around, man. I mean, honestly, like, I have a relationship with my brothers and my mom and my sisters. And usually when I make new songs, I just text it to them. And then I have a relationship with the Dodgers DJ. Shout out to DJ Severe. I send it to him. I have a relationship with my buddy DJ Ray. He's Golden Boys DJ, and he DJs for a soccer team. So I send my music to people like that before it comes out to see if it's even good. If it's not, and then, you know, I take everybody's consideration, you know, and that's what it is.
How did you, because right now it seems like you take constructive criticism very well.
Yeah.
Has it always been like that?
Nah, man. I used to have the biggest ego in the world, bro. When I had my first song on the radio, right after that, I had a deal with Daddy Yankee's publicist team, and they're called Nevares Communication. We still keep in touch to this day. And I was the first Mexican artist they had on the roster. They had NBA players, bro. They had it, but I was kind of an experiment. They were gonna manage me, and they're a PR firm. Long story short, in the middle of our, I would say, working together, like the first 6 months, I didn't rap in Spanish at all, bro. Not one word. And they were like, "Hey, man, if you could give us some Spanish stuff, we could like." They were
they trying to expand your reach.
Yeah, they were telling me basically like we could make it happen, and I was so against it. Like I couldn't listen, you know.
Well, shit, I'm glad you did.
Now I'm willing to do anything, man. Well, not anything, but you know what I'm saying. Like, as long as it makes sense.
We ain't doing no Hollywood
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Chill.
As long as it makes sense. I ain't wearing no dress and none of that.
Nah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did you? So you peeped that shit? That all of that shit. Cat Williams was.
Yeah,
talking?
man. I feel like all that shit's real.
That's like Eminem, how he kind of like blasted the game. Even Tupac blasted the game.
Yeah, no, I've heard stories, bro. So you know, I never seen it, but I've heard stories.
Yeah, when my uncle, he's Grammy nominated, and he would pretty much teach me a little bit about the music game and about like just the different contracts that there are and the words that they use and just how to pretty much maneuver and like, you know, how to use your leverage. Yeah. You know, if you got a following already and it's a very strong following, you make them adjust to what you want to do because you got the leverage.
Yeah, because you got the leverage. Yeah, so I always felt like that. I feel like that's probably what that's another motivation because you feel like if you're working and growing, at the end of the day, you're not going to need nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just got to work for it and grow. And as long as you put in good product out, you can't just put some BS out, man.
See,
and you gotta make sure obviously you got a network too, man. Like I told you, I have a relationship with the Dodgers DJ, with the boxing DJ. I have a relationship with everybody, but these are real relationships. Like we go out to eat or they go to my video shoots. Like this is not like, oh, just play my song.
Yeah, so
play my song.
Yeah.
Play my song. Like I'm not like that. I don't like asking people for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like that just comes with it when you're real, you know?
So I did get to experience something like that. So for me in comedy, I got cool with, you know, comedian Stacey Taylor. Shout out to you.
That's right.
Mike Epps is my favorite comedian. He's my number one. He is on tour with him right now.
That's dope.
They just did Levity, like a month ago.
That's dope.
I hit him up. I said, yo, I'm coming to the show. And he was like, all right. He's like, did you get your tickets? I was like, no, I didn't get my tickets. I'm about to get them right now. He's like, don't trip. I got you. After the show, just kick it for a bit. I'm going to bring you back to the green room. You get to meet Mike Epps. This shit fucking freaked me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, my lady was like, you were kind of nervous. I didn't think I was, but I kind of knew I was. I met him, chopped it up with him. You know what I mean? So just off of that relationship. And then on top of that, like you said, you got to put good product out. Yeah, people like good product. People don't like no bad product. So next time that they come out to do Levity in Oxnard, your boy finna open up.
That's right. That's right, bro.
Yeah, y'all heard that shit.
You heard it here first, man. Stay tuned.
So
congrats, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
It's just staying on the path, you know, staying consistent.
Now to speak on a story like that, guys, like honestly, when Baby Bash comes right here, like I just wait for the call because it has happened. He's called me, he invites me. All of a sudden, I end up performing, and I wasn't even on the bill. It's just sometimes you just gotta show up, man. You gotta show up to certain things, and if you really have certain relationships, guys, keep them open.
Word up.
Authentic. Just communicate, man. Say happy Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, easy call.
Happy Father's Day with their father. Simple stuff, guys, man. Like, you don't really have to do too much. Just be real, man. Be real.
That's how I was able to open up for, I did 3 shows with Phil Medina. Yeah. And I was not officially on the card. He was just like, dog, you're genuine. Oh. And you're funny. So pull up. I'm gonna get you paid. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is take care of hospitality and you get some stage time. That's right. And every show that I've done with him sold out. That's right. Sold out Levity Live, jam packed, like 400 or 500 people in there. That's dope. And I thought that I was gonna like bomb because I never performed in front of that. The most people I ever performed in before that was like 30 people. Yeah. But damn, when I got up there and I saw those people, I caught the bug and dog, I fucking
you did it.
I did it, dog.
That's right.
And now I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, well, hopefully I get to check you out sometime.
Man, it's already done, dog. I'm about to get them Young Quicks numbers. So, like, just staying humble, you know, just like you said, it's the checkup. Like, hey, yo, what up, Phil? How's it going? It's like, oh, man, I'm straight. I'm in Arizona right now. I'm going to get back to you when I get, you know what I mean? It's like, boom, I'm in your head now.
Yeah,
you know
simple stuff, man. You don't got to do too much, man. Just be real. Be real.
Word up. Who's the biggest? Has anybody ever had you starstruck that you, like, actually got to, like, shake their hand?
Nah, man, nah. But there is one person that I did meet once and I have a picture with. when I was probably like 17 years old, bro. Rey Mysterio, the wrestler.
What?
And I have a toy at my house, in a box still. That I hope I run into him again. I ran into him at the Latin Rap Conference, and we took a couple pictures, and he's actually like my height or probably a little bit smaller if I'm not mistaken. So I want to get a toy signed by him. That's probably who I would run into. But nah, bro. I mean, I would probably have to say that I don't know if that would really happen, dog. You know, because I see like everybody. Like I feel like we're all the same. We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Big time.
So you know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that makes me different than them is that they got blessed a little bit.
Yeah, that's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? Or a little bit earlier than me, but I'm working for it. You know, and I feel like there's enough for anybody, man. So I don't think I will ever really get starstruck like that.
Nib said it the best. He said, and this was when he was outside. He's like, look, man, I'm out here just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Man. I'm just a regular dude. Honestly, the only difference between me and you is I just got a little bit more money than you. But and that really don't mean shit. Yeah, and it's like, boom, see?
They print money every day, guys, so it could be your moment next, man.
I'm still trying to get me something. I'm still trying to get me something.
I'm trying to get more, man. That's how it goes, you know?
But, so, I'm going to, I do want to fucking know. I need that plug on that jewelry, dog.
Yeah, nah, Sueño Jewelry right there at the collection, bro. I'll give you his number and everything. Tell him I sent you. I'll tell him to take care of you. And tell him what you need, whatever you want. You know, I'm sure he'll work with whatever budget you give him. He'll make it happen.
All right, man. So we coming to my least favorite part of the show, which is the end. I don't like the end of the show.
Nah, you're good.
Because I could be chopping it up. You know
we need to, because the little homie over there is already, his neck like, broke, man. His neck broke like 10 times, man. I was about to tell you, tap him on the shoulder, man. Make sure he's breathing. What kind of...
I'm straight. Real quick, though, man. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Yes,
the music,
sir,
everything.
Instagram, you got social media, guys, at Young Quicks. Everything spelled normal. YOUNGQUICKS. I got a website with my whole catalog. The official YoungQuicks.com or YoungQuicks.com, whatever's easier for you. You can go. It takes you to the same place. And my music's available everywhere, man. Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah.
Whatever you use, just find me, man, and show some love. It's completely free to press play.
And there you have it, man. The Quicks came together, man. Realquicctho, Realquicctho, Quicks. Man, thank you again for tuning in to a beautiful episode. Y'all know how I get down over here. No sunsets, we always shining, and you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.
Get it. When you connected to the streets, I am one of one, baby, to say the least. Get it straight from overseas. I'm like Sermon with the keys. Yo soy el matador, joven, trabajador, even if it's kinda chilly en la calle se calor.
Ah, that's crazy. Hey, real quick though.